Hey guys, and welcome to my combined 25-week and 26-week bump date. Why haven't I been posting regularly, you ask? Well, you're about to find out. Hey guys, and welcome to my combined bump date of my 25th and 26th week of being pregnant. One thing I've learned as a soon-to-be mommy, and I'm sure this still applies when you are a mommy, is the importance of being flexible. Unfortunately, due to some of the complications and struggles and stressors that I have been experiencing over the 25th and 26th week marks, I've had to give a little, and what happened was I actually had to put my vlogs on hold for a week so that I could get some rest and work on my house when I actually could. So I'm sorry this is a little bit late. As of right now, I am 26 weeks pregnant and I am on my way to the third trimester with our baby boy. Let's get started. So what happened during my 25th week of pregnancy? Well, during the 25th week, I was an absolute basket case. My emotions were running high and low, and I think it was exaggerated by the fact that I was just in constant pain, still am. During my 25th week, my problems concerning my pubis symphysis started to become exaggerated, and this is probably because I have exploded in size. I definitely have what looks to be a small basketball or a soccer ball underneath my clothes, and I think the weight of my belly is putting even more pressure on my pubis symphysis. And basically what that feels like is it feels like your ligaments in your crotch are moving apart. So basically I feel like somebody kicked me in the crotch and then lit a match. It is insane. It feels like a burning fire, horrible pain, and nothing really alleviates it. I've tried Tylenol. Obviously I'm trying to avoid any pain meds because I'm pregnant. And I've tried different positions. I've tried lying down, I've tried standing, I've tried stretching, I've tried sitting, and nothing is helping. Unfortunately, our bathroom is also under renovation, so I haven't even had the luxury of being able to take a bath to try to alleviate some of the pain, so it's been interesting. I have cried myself to sleep every single night for the past week and a half. My poor husband has had to listen to me. I sometimes wonder if he thinks I'm turning into some sort of animal because I am making noises and it's really, really tough. So that is why I haven't been vlogging. I haven't been doing much of anything. I think this is the first day that I actually put on some makeup and a clean top, and I haven't showered or I haven't even washed my hair in like 5 days. So the struggle is real, this is what's happening. Another update that I have for the 25th week of pregnancy is that I actually did my glucose challenge. So I went to a local Dynacare near my house, and I don't know if you guys know what a glucose challenge is. So basically what it is you go to a lab where they test your blood and you're given a drink that is basically made up of pure sugar. So it's glucose. And you are timed to drink this drink within 5 minutes. So they'll actually put on a timer and you have to chug it. Now, I've heard some horror stories about this test. Some people will instantly throw up, some people faint. I didn't really believe the hype. I was like, whatever, it's supposed to taste like Orange Crush, who cares? So I got to the lab, I was given the drink, they started the timer, and when I tasted the drink, I was like, this doesn't taste delicious or anything. It tastes pretty gross, but there's nothing like horrible about it. It's not thick. It kind of tastes like what we were given in the 90s. It was called High C, and mothers willingly gave that drink to their kids. So I was like, I can get through anything. So I chugged it in the 5 minutes that I was there. And as I was waiting, I was reading the bottle, the empty bottle, and on it, it said, a warning, this may cause you to vomit, warning, this may cause you to be dizzy. And I was like, the heck? Like, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal. So I gave the empty bottle back to the tech, and she was like, okay, you need to wait an hour before we can release you. We just want to make sure that you pass the challenge or there's no complications. So I waited in the waiting room and I was like, this is fine. I was fiddling with my phone. And then about 30 minutes in, I started feeling really tired. And I was like, you know what? Nothing new about that. I'm always tired now. And then I started feeling a little bit nauseated again. I was like, oh, it's the morning and I'm probably feeling hungry or nauseated because, again, that's my life now. But as I was sitting there, I started feeling really dizzy. And I was like, oh, the warning label is right. This is actually happening. So I put my head between my legs and I kind of just sat there for the next 30 minutes. And the tech was like, yep, this is pretty typical. Take your time, that sort of thing. So in hindsight, and if I could go back in time, I would recommend to anybody who is getting ready to do the glucose challenge to bring a buddy or a partner, because in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have been driving home or doing errands, which I did. I did both. So after the test was finished, they took my blood, and basically if there's anything wrong, if they think that I am at risk for gestational diabetes, they'll contact me, and they haven't so far. So yeah, they took my blood. I was able to go. I did some errands, got home, still feeling kind of dizzy. And I managed to get in the house, walk down the stairs into my basement, ask Nick what was for dinner, and I threw up in a sink. The warning label is correct. Don't let the drink fool you. It may taste like something that you had at McDonald's in the 90s. It's not. It's disgusting and it will make you sick. So yeah. So what got me through the 25th week of pregnancy? Well, I didn't have a choice, number one, and number two, just knowing that the countdown really is on and that soon I'll be holding my baby boy. Man, I have been saying that to myself repeatedly, especially during the night. I'm like, one day he's gonna be out, one day he's gonna be out, I'm gonna be holding him, things are gonna be okay. Literally, that's what I've been doing. Another thing that got me through the 25th week is nesting, and mind you, I can't do much, but the little things that I can do, like clean and pack up some crystal and that sort of thing around the house, it's been making me feel a little bit more accomplished. So Nick's been helping so much with that. We just installed new blinds on our new windows, so things are starting to come together, and that's huge, huge relief. So I've just been telling myself, you know, things are going, they're moving along, you're gonna be fine, you're gonna have a baby, the baby's hopefully gonna be healthy, and you're gonna be happy. And basically I've been telling myself that every single day. Another thing that got me through the 25th week of pregnancy is looking up how my baby is doing in terms of his development. And at 25 weeks, he is developing really, really well. At 25 weeks, my baby is inhaling and exhaling through his nostrils, which is interesting. He's approximately 14 inches long, his fingers are fully developed, and now he has his own fingerprints, which is so adorable. All right, let's skip forward to week 26. That's where we're at right now. At 26 weeks, my baby is approximately 14 inches long and weighs about 1 pound and 2/3 of a pound. Our baby's eyes are open right now, and he's able to easily clasp his hands, suck his thumb, and play with his toes, which is so cute. In terms of pregnancy symptoms, all of the symptoms that I've been feeling during the 25th week have been tied over to this week, so it's been a little bit challenging. And through it all, I finally decided that I needed to become a little bit more proactive when it comes to my pregnancy, labor, and delivery. So I have been scouring the internet to try to find a way, a drug-free way, to deal with some of the things that I've been dealing with. And what I came across was pretty interesting, and I'd like to share it with you. So Nick and I, during our journey, have been updating our birth plan. So a birth plan, for those of you who are not aware, is basically a rough sketch of how you'd like your pregnancy, labor, and delivery to go. So while obviously labors are all different, giving birth is a minute-by-minute experience, you can have some opinions as to what you'd like happen to your body, and it's very important that you have that kind of autonomy when it comes to your body. So I've been trying to become as educated as I can in terms of my birth, labor, and delivery. So in that respect, we both decided that it'd be a good idea to look into the hypnobaby approach. Now, hypnobirthing is kind of a weird topic to discuss because people automatically think that it is hypnosis. And it's really not. I have a background in psychology, and I also taught a little bit of midwifery at the master's level. And basically what hypnobirthing is it is a technique that uses positive affirmations, visualizations, and just techniques, basically psychological techniques, in order to psych yourself out so that you remove the fear of having birth, because fear can sometimes play a huge role in pain and pain management. So, for example, if you were an athlete, for example, and you were getting ready for a big game, you would, say positive affirmations to yourself, like, I can do this, my body's ready, and that way you can be better prepared for the actual game itself. And you'll notice that a lot of athletes, even when they're injured on the field, will still be able to play during their game because, number one, the adrenaline, and number two, because of these positive affirmations and this positive psychology that they use to get through it. So Hypnobabies is the same. And basically what it is you and your partner work together in order to try to get through some of the pain, and they don't call it pain in hypnobirthing, some of the challenges that you are about to experience during your pregnancy, labor, and delivery. So as I learn more about Hypnobabies, I will be sure to let you guys know how I feel about it, and I will be sure to educate you because I think that it's really important, and I'm hoping that some of these techniques will get me through the next few months and will allow me to be less fearful when it comes to my labor. The reason why I am so scared about my labor is because my pregnancy has been challenging, and the thought of another 3 months of this is really daunting to me right now. So I'm trying to think of ways that I can get around that positively and with the information that I have. Well, thank you for joining me for this long 25th and 26th bump date experience. I thank you for joining me. As always, be sure to like this video and subscribe to Motherhood, and don't forget to check out my 26-week bumpy that I've included at the end of this video. You'll see just how much I've grown over the last 2 weeks, and actually the 26th week has marked the first week when I've had to invest in maternity pants. So I will be showing you a clothing haul very shortly because I can't fit into my clothes. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.